and welcome to Customer Success Network's 2-minute interviews. This month we're talking about success planning, and in today's interview we'll be hearing from Matt Ford from DeepCrawl.
Hi, I'm Matt Ford and I'm the Head of Customer Success for the Americas region at DeepCrawl. DeepCrawl's a SEO analytics platform that looks at the architecture and performance of large websites to provide insights into how that has an impact on visibility and search rankings. So the way that I've broken down my success plans, I'll be looking at a kind of overview of the structure of the success plan and then diving a bit deeper into how I've split that out into individual use cases and then a bit further into the different stakeholders and users that fit within those individual use cases. An overview of this would be the following structure. So looking at the what and the why, so the objectives, what are they trying to do, why are they trying to do it, and then following that through to the strategy that follows on from that. So the actual doing, what are the activities that go into the work that gets them towards those objectives. And then finally looking at the results, understanding the impact and understanding how we can measure that and how we can understand progress at maybe a more aggregate level across multiple clients, and then feed that into data-driven insights, which can allow us to basically improve the objectives that we can help them set and improve the strategies that we work on them with going forward. At DeepCrawl, we've got 3 core kind of umbrella use cases, and each one of those will have different objectives, different strategies and different results. So we needed to kind of dissect them individually. So looking at objectives, we broke that down into scoping and then onboarding. So the scoping is really around understanding what questions we need the answers to. So what questions to ask and what information we need to know to help them get the most out of this specific use case. And then we basically just build the onboarding around that scoping. Following on from there, we've got the strategy. So strategies all around activities. So what are the activities that they complete to get towards those objectives? So breaking that down into different value thresholds. So what's the value threshold they're trying to get to? What's the value they're trying to unlock? And then you can work backwards and understand what are the activities that will get them to that unlocking of value. And again, try and understand the results and the kind of impact and feed that back into a system that can improve the whole process. And then finally, we've got the use cases broken down even further by stakeholders. So it's not enough just assume that all of this is relevant to the end users, decision making, the budget holders the same. We need to really start understanding what are the different value thresholds that each of those stakeholders are trying to achieve. And then how are we going to tailor that to be different for each stakeholder? So in terms of where we're at now, we've basically completed the main bulk of our success planning. And now it's about rolling it out as a kind of proof of concept. So we generally go through the flow of created by customer success and then verified by our professional services team and then validated through customer interviews. So we've completed some customer interviews and they agreed that it is a good concept. So now it's a case of just rolling this out and actually going through the steps and the activities from the start of the onboarding process, following them through to the output and hopefully successfully capturing all of the information they're expecting to be able to pull that into the top end of the journey.